Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. It's the Las Vegas Aces. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
This is my kind of basketball, fellas. Both of these teams make their mark on the defensive end of the floor.
The game is played at both ends, and great scoring will only get you so far. These teams have a firm understanding of that.
And for teams that are committed to winning, it's understood that locking in on defense will be part of what separates them.
Wilson, no good.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Pass to Nelson Adota. And she banks in the layup.
That pick wasn't ultra effective, but hey, it got her just enough room for the score.
Outside Lloyd. Desiree Stevens with the block.
Because of Stevens' competitive drive, she doesn't want to allow any easy buckets.
Gray outside. Lets it go from deep. Jewel Lloyd, and that's good.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Now here's Breezy. Gray defending. Here's Nelson Adota. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Out to Lloyd. From downtown. Again, Jewel Lloyd missing.
Not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 of 4 early.
A shot by Nelson Adota, no good. Now the Aces with it. Pass to Young. To the inside. Parker Tyus, good.
A natural point guard. Young's a gifted passer, has that sixth sense to set up teammates.
Here's Breezy. The 19-footer is on the money.
Well, that's one way she can finish, but far from the only way. She's got all types of tricks up her sleeve.
Well, when you think about the best organization in the W, Las Vegas has to be near the top of the list.
I mean, no team has won more over the last 5 years, but also no one has invested more. With their own dedicated practice facility, improved arena as well. Well, the Aces are very serious about winning.
Well, this is what you get with Stevens, right? A go-getter who wants to make an impact.
Now here is Lloyd. She has 6, and Jackson picks up the foul. That's her first foul.
And the defender didn't get squared up with her feet set.
Yeah, those can be tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And how about that replay? You got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Now here's Gray. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Parker Tyus. Misses the 3. Mitchell outside. Takes the 3. A rebound by Parker Tyus. Fast break, Las Vegas. Now Wilson. She's guarded by Stevens. And that one's good. Wilson.
Few players better than Wilson inside, has a rare combo of touch and length, plus the desire to beat you.
Pass to Nelson Adota. Here's Mitchell, covered by Lloyd. Here's Breezy. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
And here's Gray. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Parker Tyus, good.
Well, an extension of the coach on the floor, Gray's outstanding court vision makes her a true point guard.
Here's Nelson Adota. A'ja Wilson grabs the board.
And not only has A'ja Wilson won MVP awards, she also has multiple Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Yeah, the key there, Blake, is plural. I mean, she's got a bunch of them. And so when we watch Wilson, we are no doubt watching the best two-way player in the game. Plus, you think she's added that three-point shot as well a couple of years ago. The only question with A'ja Wilson is, what can she do?
Now here's Sheldon.
Here's Parker Tyus. Buries it down low.
Assist goes to Asia Wilson.
Now Breezy. Pass to Mitchell. It's stolen by Parker Tyus. Fast break, Las Vegas. Here's Sheldon. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening frame.
If they match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Here's Breezy. Sinks the three-pointer.
Of all the players you want to leave open out on the perimeter, she is the last person on the list.
Here's Young. Pass to Sheldon. Here's Young. Sheldon outside. Chelsea Gray for three. Nelson Adota with the rebound. Down low. Stevens. Good. And the assist goes to Rickea Jackson.
Stevens can score from anywhere, but on the interior is where the defense really has to worry about her.
Parker Tyus. Good.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Nelson Adota with the rebound.
Well, she's a player who, with the wide open look, will rarely miss.
Hey, yo, right here.
Now here's Jackson. Tight defense on her. The shot by Stevens, no good. The Aces leading. Gray right side. Pass to Wilson. And during her 2024 MVP season, Asia Wilson set a new WNBA scoring record.
Yeah, she became the first player to score 1,000 points in a single season. Wilson averaged just about 27 points per game. Just unreal.
And the first one falls for her. She hits both from the stripe. Here's Breezy. She has 7. Pass to Nelson Adota. And Asia Wilson with the block.
A patient defender with a passion for blocking shots. Wilson's such an intimidating presence.
And that's how you defend. She wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
An emphatic rejection, you gotta appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Basket counts.
And she's having a quarter, converting at a high percentage.
Gray up top. Breezy covering. Outside Young. Cans it from downtown.
Usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Pass to Breezy. Launches it. Rebound by the Aces.
Yeah, she's got a great stroke. I mean, that one almost dropped.
Yeah, we've seen it a lot of times that she'll hit those shots no matter how tight the D is. Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Yeah, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
Young shot's good.
They've yet to string many stops together, and they're going to have to if they want a chance to really win this game.
Yeah, defensively, they have been more than a step slow.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, it just enough to bother her.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And, you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
Now here's Breezy. 7 points in the game.
She's knocking down her shots today, but it unfortunately hasn't really translated to the scoreboard.
It's tipped. Here's Jackson. Good. First shot, first basket.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They gotta at least get a finger on her.
Pass to Young. Fires from deep. Mitchell grabs the board.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
And here's
breezy. From outside, off the mark. Here's Sheldon. The Aces with another miss. Gets it off. Buried from outside, but I don't know. I think we may see a review here. It was close. And it looks like
The previous play is under review.
get the basket off in time.
And even with so much time left in the clock, they have to make sure they get this call right.
And every little play can make a difference. You got to get all the calls right when you can.
And Brian, how many games have you seen that are...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And they've taken a look at it, and they're overturning the call. They're calling the basket good.
Well, guys, this is why we have replay, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. Good job to take the second look at it. It would have really been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. The Aces on top, up 6. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
It's been a well-oiled machine on offense for them so far.
And they've kept the ball moving and their opponents chasing. You know, it's kind of like a dog chasing their tail, just can't get enough. That's how they've piled up the points.
And that's out of bounds. Las Vegas will retain possession. It's time to take a glance at that awesome block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and she is not about to give up an easy look.
Here's Gray. Here's Smith. And gets hacked by the D, so she'll go to the line.
Hey, when you think about the best rebounders in the game, Nalissa Smith has to be in the conversation.
Well, statistically, she's been a top rebounder in the league. Smith is 6'4", does a nice job boxing out, getting physical in the paint. Well, still early in her career, lots of room for Nalissa Smith to grow, and that's scary.
Pass to Carter. Back to Mitchell. Over Gray. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Now Talbot. Back to Gray. Banked in off the glass.
They need to get way more disruptive defensively. They just can't keep allowing these easy buckets. You know, get a little physical, show some effort.
Defensively, that's job number one. Effort, nothing easy inside.
And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
First team foul. At the line for Chicago.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
And good on both. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute of play. And Lloyd gets it to go.
That's just an agile play from Lloyd in the paint, navigating the traffic and finding her shot.
And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. But they recover it. Out of bounds, it'll be Aces ball.
Really careless turnover. That should have been the simplest of exchanges.
The Aces leading. Smith outside. The 3 ball. Nelson Adota with the rebound. Mitchell with it. Pass to Nelson Adota. Back to Mitchell. No good on the triple. And the Aces with possession. Sheldon. She's covered by Mitchell. Good on the shot.
You love how selfless Lloyd is with the ball. She just wants her team to succeed by any means necessary.
Mitchell up top. Gray defending. Here's Nelson Adota. That's another miss. Number 4 on 2 for 6 shooting.
for three. And Chelsea Gray gets the three.
A new point guard. Gray doesn't just handle the ball and pass the ball. She also hits it from deep at a crazy rate.
And your Lakers dance crew. Lisa Noyes Band.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Inside, here's Carter. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
You gotta love Carter's tenacity. Goes up inside and takes her shot despite being fouled.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. She makes 1 of 2 that time.
They're getting it to the line a lot in this quarter, and it hasn't been by accident.
No, I mean, they've ramped up the aggression, and it's paying off.
Pound it inside, get him into foul trouble, get those freebies.
You nailed it.
Right before the 2025 WNBA season, Chelsea Gray won Finals MVP of the new 3-on-3 league.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch that 3-on-3 league. Gray playing during the offseason, adding another title to her resume. She's got gold in the games, a few titles in the WNBA as well for good measure.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Smith outside. 13 feet out. They get it back. Misses and close. Here's Jackson. And she was fouled in the act of shooting, and opportunity for a 3-point play.
Look at the soft touch, just a gentle little teardrop.
Shooting 1.
And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. To the paint. Here's Bell. The shot's good on the assist by Jewell Loyd.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
The 11-footer rejected by Chelsea Gray.
Strong judgment and awareness to time that block perfectly. And, you know, as a leader, Gray is always up for a challenge.
Her ball distribution has been outstanding.
Yeah, Tim, all you have to do is look at the numbers. Those assists do not lie.
And they keep piling up.
Pass to Carter. Now Nelson Adota. Nails the baby hook. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Now Smith. Can't get it to fall.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
Here's Carter. Nice D from Jewell Loyd.
And they're 1 away from being in the penalty.
They're going to have to be cautious from now on because the next one puts them on the line.
Those free throws can really add up.
The Aces making a switch. Kennedy Carter with the steal. Pass to Nelson Adota. Breezy. Takes a big high bounce. And goes in.
Really smart. Draw the defender out to the perimeter because inside there's just too much size for her to be effective.
Exactly. You know, if she finds her spot on the perimeter and doesn't force things, her outside shot is going to be hard to block no matter who is on her.
Right side Carter. Breezy. Gray defending. Breezy gets the bucket.
Well, let's see. That triggers another little explosion from her after hitting 3 triples in the first quarter.
Gray outside. Loyd up top. Pass to Young. 6 to shoot. Gray. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
This is really the story of the game here. They've been outstanding from behind the arc.
Now here's Breezy. Gray defending. On the wing, Kennedy Carter.
Pings in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
What body control from Carter there, showing the fearlessness when she goes at the defense and finishes.
Here's Gray. Pass to Wilson. Good on the bucket.
That's just a sensational pass. I mean, even in mid-shot, she still found the open teammate.
Now here's Breezy.
D right on her.
Now here's Carter.
Here's Nelson Adota. Asia Wilson grabs the board. Pass to Gray. Young. Here's Wilson. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Now here's Breezy. Gray defending. Now Breezy. And now Jackson.
Shoots over Young. Jackson, no good. Outside Lloyd. Wilson. To the middle. Bell uses the glass to finish the layup.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Young. Jackson gets the bucket.
Offensively, they've dialed down the three-point attempts here in the second.
I'd actually like to see them go back outside. They've been shooting well from long range.
And there's the foul. It's on Breezy. That'll be her second foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Gray. She's got 14. Parker Tyus outside. Pass to Lloyd for three. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field, and she's taken only 6 shots.
She's picking up where she left off in the first quarter, from downtown at least.
Here's Allen, covered by Lloyd. Here's Suarez. A rebound by Parker Tyus. And here are the Aces now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Trying her luck from deep. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Fires from 14. It's hauled in by the Aces.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass.
It certainly wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap.
Pass to Wilson. The layup off target. And that does it for the first half of play. The Aces on top, leading by 14. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. And that's where he knocked the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
And welcome back as we begin. the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. You gotta like what Breezy has been able to do in this game.
Her play in the first half was very disciplined, very efficient. Her shot selection was consistently excellent.
That's right, and whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, she's taking only what the defense is giving her and not trying to do too much.
Oh, a great player in this league for a long time. Jewell Loyd took home the 2023 scoring title.
Yeah, scoring almost 25 points per game. If you remember when Stewie left Seattle, Loyd picked up the scoring load, proving she is more than capable of being a number one option.
Pass to Gray. Wilson outside, and here's Loyd. From past the arc,
it's rebounded by Suarez.
here's Breezy, and they're gonna count the bucket and send her to the line. It should be a three-point play.
At the line for Chicago, Bryant. Shooting once.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Outside Young. Pass to Loyd. Now here's Gray. Three-pointer. The Aces with another miss.
3 straight misses here to start the second half. Is that good?
Outside Stevens. Here's Burrell. Guarded by Young. Just 5 on the clock.
Pass to Suarez.
Shoots over Parker Tyus.
And Suarez missing.
Man, and they're 1 for 4 to start the second half.
And that one's good. Loyd.
Three-pointers keep dropping. You sense the frustration mounting for these defenders, their coaches, their fans, everyone.
Yeah, they just have not been able to take that shot away.
Over to the wing. Here's Burrell. Guarded by Young. Burrell, no good. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Wilson. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the strike for 2. That one's on Stevens.
Well, in 2023, Cheyenne Parker Tyus was named to her first All-Star game at age 30.
Pretty incredible, doing it in year 9 of her career with the Dream. Parker Tyus easily setting a new career high at 15 points per game. Such a great lesson in continuing to work on your game, and great things can happen.
Here's Breezy. And she gets that one to go off the front iron.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
Outside Young. Pass to Gray. Now Wilson launches a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
And Suarez missing.
Pass to Gray. Outside Loyd. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
I mean, come on. You can't allow clean looks from deep like that. Hard to win games that way.
Yeah, most teams will take you to the deep end and drown you with triples if you let them. And that's what's going on here.
Chicago Dancers.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Jackson. Nelson Adota. That's in for her 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10. Now the Aces with it. Now here is Loyd. She's got 17. Over Mitchell. And no good trying to use the glass. Inside.
It's stolen by Parker Tyus.
On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. No good from outside.
On the wing, Rakia Jackson.
Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the three.
Gray outside. Pass to Lloyd. Here's Young. Back to Lloyd. Clock at 6. The three. Another miss by Jewel Lloyd.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Here's the break. Here's Gray. It's a deflection. And so it looks like the Aces will retain possession here.
Substitution for Las Vegas. Number 8, JC Sheldon.
Outside Young. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wilson. Out to Gray. Outside Young. Wilson outside. Takes the three. Stevens grabs the board.
That's some defense for you. Look, for someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as she is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding the three ball.
Yeah, and I think they picked the right player to put on her.
Pass to Wilson. Looking to end the drought.
Now Parker Tyus.
The three-pointer, no good. Deflected.
And here's Breezy.
From deep. Asia Wilson grabs the board.
Now, sometimes you just want to show off your range.
I mean, we already know how good her range is, so I don't know why she's firing from that deep.
On Thursday, they'll start out on the road in Phoenix against the Mercury. Then on Saturday, they continue the road trip heading out to Seattle to take on the Storm.
And for their matchup with the Fever, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and it should come down to the wire.
Two teams that want to win, matching up well. This will be a great one.
And it's the Aces with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Nelson Adota with the rebound.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
Mitchell up top. Gray defending. Chalk up 2 right there.
Well, she's a modern point guard. Mitchell has range, a great shot, handles, and of course, the ability to drop dimes.
And the Aces. Call time here.
Well, the coaches, they clearly don't like what's going on there, and they want to talk things over.
And why wouldn't they talk things over? I mean, really, you had to take a time out there and try to take away some of the opponent's momentum.
Pass to Gray. Outside Young.
Sheldon outside.
Gray shoots over Breezy, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
And Chelsea Gray with the block. And there's a foul on the shot. She'll go to the line for 2.
Well, you allow someone to get to the rim like that, and really that's your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
The first free throw is good. And so she makes both from the line. And here are the Aces now. They led the game at one point by 20. Shots good by Smith.
Excellent follow-up play by Smith. She has a good awareness for where the ball is going and gets there to send it back.
Pass to Nelson Adota. Great D that time from Melissa Smith.
Olivia Nelson Adota. Third personal.
Now the Aces with it. They lead by 14. Now here's Sheldon. Here's the three. Second chance shot. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Aces will retain possession here. The Aces making a switch.
Number 7.
To the inside. Shot's good by Smith.
The moment Melissa Smith gets that ball inside, good night. I mean, Melissa is so hard to stop.
To the paint. Here's Nelson Adota. Good for her sixth make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket. Gray outside. Nelson Adota with the rebound. Now here's Carter. Not a lot of room, and there it is.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a bit like they did in the first.
Out to the left wing. Chelsea Gray for three. Nelson Adota with the rebound.
No luck for her this half after being outstanding from outside in the first half.
And Kennedy Carter gets the trifecta.
No hesitation from Carter. She just has such confidence in firing off the catch.
Here's Gray. Good on the baseline J.
Well, she's been reliable again today. They need her points, and she's providing them.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Aces ahead, up by 11. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. And it's the Aces with the ball. 11-point game. Outside Young. Pass to Lloyd. Buries it from three-point range.
Wow, what a great performance from her. She's hit 3 3-pointers in each half.
And now Jackson. This one for three. It's hauled in by Smith.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Jewel Lloyd.
And here is Mitchell. From the arc. Out of bounds, it'll be Aces ball.
We've seen a lot of silly plays like that out of them today. Way too many.
Pass to Lloyd. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Down low. Got a hand on it. Outside Carter. On the wing, Rakia Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Makes the bucket. He's now got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 on the game. Pass to Smith. Here's Lloyd. From outside the arc. Doesn't go that time.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems. She has really deep range. Mitchell's offensive game starts with that three-point shot. It forces defenders to pick her up at half court.
Pass to Lloyd. That one's good, and it's J.C. Sheldon with the dime.
They have got to get a hand in her face. I mean, she is unconscious from downtown.
And the shot goes in.
A natural scorer, Carter is adept at finding room to get her shot off from the mid-range.
Outside Young. And here's Lloyd. Here's Bell. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still come up empty. Jackson gets the bucket.
They'll want to generate more of those shots in tight.
Outside Lloyd. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Mitchell outside. The second chance effort, and she sinks the layup.
It's not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many. Looks from in close.
You know, usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And the Aces call time here. Trailing here by 8. Gray, Breezy covering. Back to Gray. To the wing, right side. Just 4 to shoot. Fires for 3. That's a basket. It's her 8th from the field. 8 for 14 on the night.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Well, she's been a bright spot in what has otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Wilson outside. Pass to Parker Tyus. Lloyd. They get it back. Wilson laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Look, it's no secret that rebounding is all about effort, and that's something Wilson is never lacking.
And Asia Wilson with the block. Pass to Gray. Wilson outside. And it's rejected. Now Nelson Adota. That one falls coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
She can light it up from the perimeter at times, guys. This is just fun to watch.
Kelsey Gray for 3. Nelson Adota with the rebound.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Pass to Parker Tyus. Lloyd. Back to Parker Tyus. Up again. It's good on the putback.
That is great timing. She is one tough customer on the offensive glass.
It's almost like she has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And hers might be better than just about anyone. What do you think, guys?
Here's Breezy. Puts up a 3, sinks the triple.
I don't care how you look at it. She's having a great game from outside.
And there's the foul. It's on Breezy. That's her 3rd foul of the game.
Substitution for the Aces. Number 0, Jackie Young.
Gray with it. Pass to Lloyd. Gets it to go from downtown.
3 points.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here because they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before.
As long as you're getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
She just hasn't looked right. She hasn't. And something is off with her mechanics, I think. Not much the D can do once she gets to the bucket.
Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Young. Jackson, no good. Now here's Gray. Breezy covering. Now here's Wilson. Goes up, high post. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Explosive first step with an accurate mid-range J. It's part of what makes Wilson so tough to guard.
Nelson Adota. She's guarded by Wilson. Now here is Lloyd. Gray outside. Poked away. 6 to shoot. Now here's Young. Defense right on her. And here's Breezy. To halt the run. Wilson pulls it down.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well been. She really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly her defense that threw her off there.
Parker Tyus, good.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, we'd like to officially welcome everyone to garbage time.
Welcome, guys.
Switch back with me! Switch back with me!
To the left wing. Here's Gray. Lloyd. Back to Gray. Outside Young. Pass to Parker Tyus. Wilson. Outside Young. And the 3 off target. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Breezy can't hit. And there's the foul. It's on Breezy. That will get her 4th foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Las Vegas. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
They've got to be happy with the effort, the result, the outcome. Great night.
W is a W. So it's the Aces winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them and an enemy territory, no less.
It was enemy territory, but with the way that they controlled the game, they took the crowd completely out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.
I gotta hold down the city.